Arrogant people thrive on reaction. They feed on emotional responses, dominance, and the need to feel superior. Stoicism teaches us something radically different. True power is calm, self-control, and inner strength. You do not defeat arrogance by becoming louder or more aggressive. You defeat it by remaining unshaken. In this video, you will learn powerful Stoic phrases that quietly disarm arrogance without arguments, insults, or emotional exhaustion. These phrases are not meant to win debates. They are designed to protect your peace, maintain dignity, and place control back in your hands. If you apply these correctly, you will notice something interesting. Arrogant people lose their power over you. Conversations shift, tension dissolves, and most importantly, your self-respect remains intact. If you value Stoic wisdom, inner peace, and emotional mastery, make sure you subscribe to this channel. You'll get more content like this that strengthens your mind and sharpens your character. Now let us begin. 1. You may be right. This phrase disarms arrogance because it removes resistance. Arrogant people expect pushback. They expect you to fight for your position so they can dominate the exchange. When you calmly say, "You may be right," you take away the battlefield entirely. Stoicism teaches that not every opinion deserves your energy. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that peace comes from focusing on what is within our control. Other people's opinions are not. Saying this phrase does not mean you agree. It means you are choosing not to wrestle with ego. The arrogant person is left with nothing to push against, and their intensity often fades. Use this phrase with a neutral tone. No sarcasm, no defensiveness. Calm delivery is key. The strength is in your composure, not the words themselves. When you stop trying to prove yourself, you take away their leverage. 2. I see it differently. This phrase establishes boundaries without hostility. Arrogant people often speak as if their perspective is absolute truth. Stoicism teaches us that reality is filtered through perception. By saying, "I see it differently," you assert your autonomy while remaining respectful. You are not attacking their view. You are simply stating that it does not define yours. This response keeps you grounded. It signals confidence without aggression. It also prevents the conversation from escalating into a power struggle. Epictetus taught that we are disturbed not by events, but by our judgments about them. This phrase reflects that wisdom. You acknowledge difference without emotional attachment. Say it once, say it calmly, then stop explaining. Over-explaining invites argument. Silence after clarity is powerful. 3. That's an interesting perspective. Arrogant people crave validation of superiority. This phrase offers acknowledgement without submission. It neither praises nor challenges. It simply recognizes that a viewpoint exists. Stoicism values observation over reaction. When you respond this way, you stay in observer mode. You do not absorb their energy. You do not resist it either. Often, this response confuses arrogance. The person expected either agreement or conflict. Instead, they receive calm neutrality. This phrase is especially useful in professional settings or family dynamics where confrontation would be costly. It allows you to disengage without disrespect. Inner strength is not loud, it is steady. This phrase reflects that steadiness perfectly. 4. I don't feel the need to argue. This phrase is pure Stoic authority. It signals emotional independence. Arrogant people try to pull you into debates to assert dominance. By stating that you do not feel the need to argue, you reclaim your time and mental space. You are not avoiding discussion out of fear. You are choosing peace out of wisdom. Seneca taught that wasting energy on pointless conflict is a form of self-harm. This phrase puts that philosophy into action. Say it calmly and follow it with silence. Silence reinforces the boundary. The conversation ends because you decide it ends. Nothing unsettles arrogance more than someone who cannot be provoked. 5. I'm comfortable with my choice. Arrogant people often attack decisions. They question your judgment to elevate their own. This phrase shuts that door completely. Stoicism emphasizes living in accordance with your values, not external approval. When you say you are comfortable with your choice, you affirm self-trust. You do not justify. You do not defend. You do not seek validation. That confidence is disarming. This phrase works best when delivered calmly and without explanation. Explanations invite criticism. Certainty closes the loop. When you trust yourself, arrogance loses access to you. Stoicism does not teach us how to dominate others. It teaches us how to master ourselves. These phrases are tools, but the real power comes from the mindset behind them. When you remain calm, grounded, and self-directed, arrogant people no longer control the emotional climate. You do. If this video helped you, subscribe to the channel for more Stoic lessons, mindset mastery, and practical wisdom you can apply every day. Walk your path quietly. Let your composure speak louder than any argument. Stay strong, stay disciplined, stay stoic.